like distance wise you may be alone, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean that like you're actually isolated.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the biggest lesson that we've all, or at least my friends and I have learned, of like, we don't have to necessarily be face to face
Yeah.
to, still have a connection. Like
Mhm.
last night during our happy hour, my friend put on like Italian music because he ordered pizza, and he
Mhm.
was like, let's pretend we're like traveling, right? And so it's just the idea of like, more than anything, like still have fun,
Yeah.
because if you get caught in like watching the news 24/7, like that's not actually changing your current circumstance. Like you're
Mhm.
still going to be home for at least a few weeks.
Yeah, and I think that that's really important. So, and I guess I kind of want to talk a little bit about, like, from the psychological perspective, just a little bit about your work and how that's changed, and how obviously something like a pandemic has affected just the conversations you're having with people.
There's been kind of like an influx of people that also want therapy during this time, especially people that live alone or are isolated, or, in situations that they're not comfortable even with the people that they're living with.
Yeah.
So I think I've seen, for the most part, like the anxiety is almost like a roller coaster. So
Mhm.
like you'll get all this news and everyone will kind of like freak out, and then reach out to support, right? Whether that be me or your family or
Yeah.
your friends or your partner, and kind of like realize that like you're not doing this just for you, like you're
Yeah.
doing this for so many other people.
Mhm.
But it comes in waves, especially when you're left alone with your thoughts all day.
Yeah.
And so that's why like things have shifted in terms of what we've been talking about. There's been stuff from the past that people want to deal with, but like I really believe that like if you can't be comfortable in your present, then there's no way for you to address all the previous traumas or stressors
Yeah.
in your life. So it's kind of shifted my approach in trying to like help people with that.
Mhm.
I think for me, in terms of like self-care, is about setting a boundary of like, this is how much information I want today, and
Yeah.
after that like not looking at it. So like my limit is like max of like 1 hour of news. So
Mhm.
I'll check in the morning and I'll check in at night, but like nothing is changing during the day because I'm still at home regardless.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for checking in and giving us some advice and your feedback and bringing along your pup.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we'll definitely be in contact soon. So thank you so much again and have a good day.
sounds good. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.